Alright, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be discussing low resistance liquidity, what it is, and how you can use it in your trading. If you're new to my channel, my name's Jake. I make daily videos on market recaps and ICD concepts, so if you like this type of content, definitely consider subscribing, leaving a like, and also checking out my completely free Discord where you can meet people who like trading. Now, let's talk about low resistance liquidity. Simply put, low resistance liquidity is when you have a series of highs or lows that fail to sweep liquidity. In this case, you had this previous high. This high that came up next to it failed to sweep the previous high. This high came up and failed to sweep the previous high. It failed to take it out. It failed to run it. So what happens is you end up leaving these series of lower highs that will inevitably be targeted by the market at some later point. And the market seeks to run through this low resistance liquidity. It loves to run through this low resistance liquidity because there are stop losses that are resting above this area. Because think about it, all these people in this range were buying. They have their stop losses resting out here because they haven't been stopped out yet. There's been no liquidity sweep. So the market is purposely going to target these highs because it's low resistance liquidity, and so the market runs through them with momentum and then continues higher. Now let's look at a different example, but for some lows. So here we have this low. Here we have this low, which fails to sweep the prior low. Here we have this low. Anyway, you can see the market comes back, and then eventually it runs through all these lows at once with this giant move down. The market runs through low resistance liquidity. It runs through failed liquidity sweeps. You see, it runs through all of these at once. So what is low resistance liquidity? It is failed liquidity sweeps, and it's also called trendline liquidity. So a lot of the time it'll form a trend line like this. See how it just fails to sweep over and over and over again. The market comes back and runs through this. So it's also called trendline liquidity. It's also called, I'm forgetting the other name right now, but it's also called trendline liquidity. Failure swings. It's also called failure swings. So here's another example. You have this high, these equal highs, right? You have this high, and then you have this high. So this is low resistance. When the market comes back to it, it's going to run through it because there's stop losses resting above these highs. What happens? The market runs through it with force and takes all these stop losses. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.